But everybody's got to have something, and those up top, that top 1% shouldn't have damn near all of it. What you gonna do with it? Golly, I sound like a socialist. But I'm not asking for the government to make everything even for everybody. Same opportunities, no. But I'm asking for a government to look out for their people, because the government is here to look out for people. The government is not supposed to run like a business. And in turn, the government is actually supposed to regulate businesses to make sure that they run well, they are protected, and they are supported in the ways because it supports the country. But more importantly, the government needs to protect the people. And this is why I've been telling y'all, we don't need billionaire presidents. Shit, we barely need millionaire presidents. We don't need millionaire media members. Yes, some people deserve to get paid what they make. But when you're trying to talk to the common person, relate with the common person, and give them the news and information that they need, we need some common people. Yeah. Because, see, the companies are going to protect their bottom line. They don't have souls. Once you become a part of that entity and you become highly paid and you're advancing and you're successful, a lot of times we sell our souls. And then we become the machine and not the machine operator. We're being operated by something bigger than us. And that's the bottom line. Not like Stone Cold said so, but the actual bottom line, the dollars and cents. And they say if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. But if I ain't got no dollars, ew, it don't make no sense either. If I ain't got no sense, I can't get no dollars. And if I don't have a chance because the machine has my soul, that's a problem. It's a problem for the soul of America. And when you have these large companies merging, now you have only a few people in charge. It eliminates competition. It gives us a fixed number of voices to hear. We already don't have enough mainstream voices to listen to. But we also have too many unheard voices that aren't being properly vetted, filtered, and prepared for what they're doing. I don't come on here and speak about things I don't study. I'm pretty well educated. So I think that's enough for me. I tell y'all that, so listen to me if you want to. You don't have to. But what stops this administration from continuing to do what they do? They you've got, goodness, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You have president suing multiple news and media outlets because he doesn't like the way he's being covered. Not that he's being covered falsely, but now you're forcing these companies to spend all of this money on legal fees to try to get a lawsuit thrown out. You're using your secret docket. I forget. It's not the secret docket, but you're using the Supreme Court to get stuff through quickly. Yes, no, until we bring it back, just so that you can push your policies and your that aren't even going through Congress. And you already packed the court. Shout out to Mitch McConnell for that. So that you can get what you want. And the legislator, they're just saying, hey, his executive orders are doing what we want. So why not stand up for our job? Because, see, you became a part of the machine. You became a part of the machine. And that machine now is seeking absolute power. And if we continue to allow this machine to get bigger and bigger and grow, we've got iRobot on our hands. I mean, we're going to have iRobot on our hands in a few years anyway. Not a few years, but in the future, anyways, fighting the robots because we keep feeding them information. All of these AI machines is tracking where we go, what we think, what we do. I mean, we got people on here having sex in Chat GPT. I heard that in my DMs earlier today, or read that in my DMs. Shout out to you who posted on their story. We've got people using Chat GPT as a therapist instead of going to therapy. We've got humans forming bonds and relationships with machines and not forming bonds and relationships with people. Drinking is down. That's great and that's safe. But that also tells me social interactions are down. Guys from 18 to their early 30s are having less sex. It tells me social interaction is down. That's not good. We're people. We're not machines. We thrive off of human interaction. We are our best selves with human interaction. Just think about this. We had a better social environment when we didn't have social media, when you couldn't just say some wild stuff and hide behind your keyboard, hide behind your phone. People had to talk. You had to get punched in the face. You had to get laughed at. You had to get embarrassed. You had to be cool. You had to know what you're talking about because there were checks and balances. But when there's no checks, there's no balance. But if there's too many checks, and I'm talking about the too many checks, we lose our balance because that weight of them checks, boom, all the way down here, and we up here, just in there, searching, looking, like what is going on here? Well, checks are holding us down. The money's holding us down. The billionaires are holding us down. And they create this idea that, hey, if you work hard, you come up with a great idea, you get people to invest in it, you bust your ass, you too can get this check. So we're on this in this rat race, chasing the checks, chasing the checks, chasing the checks. And we become unbalanced. We don't work together. We work against each other. We want to be the people who we don't like, or we like these people who, in all accounts, I'm sorry. I don't know if there's a billion. I don't know if there's like a true billionaire who's a great human being at heart. It is hard to end up with that much money and that much net worth, yours personally, without knowingly marginalizing people. Capitalism at its core is an oppressive economic structure.